You know, I used to be a massive fan of having tons of content. Back then, well, not even back then, it's not that long, maybe like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I thought that having the most DLC content, the most maps, the most weapons, the most skins was a good thing for a video game. I mean, come on, how does that sound bad? You know, you purchase a video game for $60 and you get tons of content for it. You know, usually, it's the more the better. Who could complain with having endless amounts of DLC weapons being given to you for free? Who can complain with having tons of free maps given to you for free? Who can complain with tons of free camos, attachments, all these different things, modes, game modes? How could you complain about any of that stuff? But honestly, as time's gone on, and especially after Modern Warfare, I would say probably had the most content we have ever seen out of any Call of Duty game. And after playing Modern Warfare for its full life cycle, and I mean I played it for its full life cycle, I was playing it while people have already quit this game. I just recently stopped playing it maybe 2 to 3 months ago, but I religiously played the living crap out of that game every single day for hours so I could post content for you guys. And through all the time that I've put into that video game, something has come to me. And I just don't think anymore that the more content that's in a video game will necessarily make it a good game. Like I said, in the beginning of Modern Warfare, I thought it was amazing. I'm like, all these weapons, a gunsmith with all these attachments, free content and free maps to give into you after launch. I thought this was really cool at first. But no matter how much content you put in a video game, at the end of the day, it's just going to make it worse and worse. Because the more things that the developers have to do in that video game or develop or make is going to take away from more time that they could put into it to making it actually a fun, stable, playable video game. Now, nowadays, the days of a simplistic video game are pretty much gone if you think about it. I mean, every single game that you could think of is trying to get every last single dollar out of you. Whether it's through microtransactions or purchasing weapons or skins, no matter what it is, companies make sure that content is priority number one before gameplay. It's just a simple fact. Let's be honest here. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, all about the content. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, all about the content. I mean, Battlefield 5, I would say Battlefield 5, but that wasn't all about the content. For anybody who played Battlefield 5 since the start, we all know that the game had no content. That's what everybody was complaining about. But still, at the end of the day, we're just solely talking about Call of Duty right now. We're not branching off. When it's too much content in the game, the developers do not have enough time and focus to work on the actual gameplay side of things. Take a second and look at the gameplay you're watching right here. World at War, very simplistic video game. Very simplistic. Honestly, you would think nobody would even enjoy this game because there's nothing to it. You can't unlock camos. There's about 2, maybe 3 attachments per each weapon. The LMGs only have like 1 attachment. There's barely anything that you could put on these weapons. There's barely any perks. There's barely any freaking nothing. That's it, really. That's really it. You get your tactical, your lethal, which is barely any, choices. You get your grenade or you get your freaking mollies or something like that. Everything is very simplistic. There's not a lot of content in World at War. But at the end of the day, it's playable. I can sit here and play World at War for hours on end. And if you think about it, the reason I'm playing it for hours on end is not because I'm grinding for something, but because I enjoy the experience. If you think about a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, I don't sit there and play that game because I'm enjoying it. The reason I'm playing it is either, 1, because I have tons of friends who are playing it at the same moment, so we partied up together. And trust me, when you play Search and Destroy, it doesn't matter what game it is. If you're playing with friends in Search and Destroy, you're going to have a good time. It's as simple as that. But either 1, my friends are on and we're all playing, or 2, I'm playing for content. I hop on, I don't play for fun. I play to either grind the battle pass, which is going to take a very long time for anybody, so you're constantly grinding the battle pass. I'm trying to grind for, new DLC weapons. I'm trying to grind for attachments for those weapons. Everything is a grind. Everything. It's not about fun, it's about grinding. When you hop on Modern Warfare, I'm positive that 9 out of 10 people who touch that video game are hopping on not because they're about to, have fun with the gunplay or have fun with their experience, but because they're hopping on to go unlock something. Whether they want to get all the achievements in the video game, or like I said, they want to unlock Damascus, or they're trying to get new DLC weapons, or they're trying to get attachments. Nobody's going to hop on this video game just simply because they want to have fun. Unless you're with a full party. Like I said, if you have a full party, then yes, you might. But if you are a solo player, you're not going to play this game just because you want to play it. Like Call of Duty World at War. I'm a solo player. I can play World at War for hours on end. And it's not because it's any content. There is no content. I'm not playing to get attachments. There are no attachments. I'm not playing for camos. There's literally 0 camos in the game. I'm playing it simply because the gunplay is fun. Now let's talk about Fall Guys. A brand new video game that is released. It's like a party type video game that has took the whole gaming world by storm. Now think about it. This is easily the #1 most popular game right now at the current moment. Will it last? Who knows? Probably not. It's a very simple game. It's more like a party style game. There's no competitive edge to it unless you want to make it competitive. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's one of those games that's going to be lasting years, maybe months, a couple of months maybe, until the next big game drops and everybody's going to forget about it. But currently, at this current time, it's the most popular game in the world. Now, what makes this game so fun? What makes it so popular? For me personally, I've played a lot of Fall Guys. I've had a ton of experience with it. I've streamed it a couple of times, and if you guys want to watch me stream any video games, whether Call of Duty games or Fall Guys, party games, I stream tons of stuff over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. The link to that is down in the description. But I streamed Fall Guys a couple of times. I understand the whole idea of it. I played it off stream and off camera a couple of times, and I really do enjoy it. And the reason why I enjoy it is because it's so simple. That's all there is to it. Yes, there is content to it. There are different skins and stuff you can get. I think it's a battle pass and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's simple. They don't go over the top like Call of Duty games where they need to add, we got to protect the noobs. So we need about 10 noob perks to put in the game. And we need 10 noob attachments and 20 of these and that and this and that. It's none of that. You hop on Fall Guys, you get into a game, you play the game. It's simple, mindless fun. It's fun because it is simple. There is nothing insanely complex about the game Fall Guys. It is a party game that's made for you to have fun. And it took the world by storm, which to me personally proves that the simpler the video game, the more popular. You know, nobody wants to sit there and try to study this video game and learn the 50 million things that you added into the game or the 50 million new attachments that you're adding in or any of this stuff. Nobody's trying to deal with that. People hop on your game to play it and have an enjoyable experience. I think I'm currently at a point where I don't really want to see too much content anymore. You know, like I said, back in like a year or two ago, I was really craving the content. I wanted so much content in my video games because I thought that would keep me interested. That would keep me tugging along. But it's not. And it took me a lot of time to figure out that that's not what you truly want out of a video game. It took me tons of time to figure this out. But you simply don't want content. You want gameplay first. You want the game to be good. If the game is good, then yes, later down the road, they can add whatever they want. They can add millions of different camos, millions of different things into the game, and they can make money off of it. But the first primary thing they should be focusing on is the gameplay. That's what they should focus on, which they don't do it anymore, man. They don't do it. Like I said, Modern Warfare, they never had gameplay as their main priority. It was always content. When they advertised the video game, they're like, tons of free new content, new weapons, new maps, new Warzone, more multiplayer maps, new seasons and battle. That's all they advertise this game for. It never, ever in a million years was started off as a game that was just simply fun. And that's really what killed it for me. If they focused on the game first, and then after the game was good and it was set to go, then they started working on all the content, I might be in a different spot when it comes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But ever since day one, their main priority was to forget the game, focus on making sure you get the most content in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That means the most maps at launch. That means the most DLC weapons that you could possibly put into the game at launch. The most camos at launch. The most attachments for the gunsmith at launch. The most everything. At the cost of having actual fun gameplay. But at the end of the day, I genuinely think at this point that Fall Guys has set a new bar for a lot of people. For every competitor out there, whether it's Rainbow Six Siege, Battlefield, Call of Duty, it doesn't matter what video game you are. I feel like Fall Guys really did set a new level for people to compete with because they proved to the mass majority that it does not take so much content to get people to pay for your video game. All it takes is fun. That's literally all it takes. If your video game is fun, everybody will play it. And if everybody plays it, you are going to make tons of money. It's as simple as that. And I hope everybody uses this information to their advantage. I hope when you guys go in for a new purchase for a new video game, you don't look at it as paying $60 for a lot of content, but I hope you look at it for paying $60 for a lot of fun. They're two completely different things. And I understand about the content side. You know, you pay $60, you want more out of the video game. You want more stuff. But honestly, the only thing that's better than having more content is having more fun in the video game. There could be no content. If Modern Warfare had 0 attachments, no attachments for any of the guns, like 5 choices of weapons, and maybe a set of 10 maps, and that's it. That's it. The game would be fun. Only if the gameplay was good. Only if the gameplay was good. If the gameplay was bad, then obviously it's not going to be a good game. But the point I'm trying to make is that it doesn't take a lot of content to have a good game. You can have no content, but as long as the developers worry about the fun factor, it'll be worth the $60. So I just hope that in the future, you guys will look at these purchases and not think about the content side for the money, but start thinking about if the game is going to give you enjoyment. Don't fall for the ads that say, oh yeah, it's so much new content, new DLC, new maps, new weapons. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. From now on, make sure that the game is playable. Make sure the game is fun. No matter how much content is in it. It can have no content. As long as the game is good, you will enjoy it, and it'll be worth all of your money. But guys, do me a massive favor. Make sure you leave your opinions down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. And always, if you hate the video, you can leave a dislike. If you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, I have 2 ways you can chat. You can follow me over on Twitter, or you can follow me over on Discord. Both of those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is down in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.